Think your English Foxhound is just ignoring you? Think again. These majestic, floppy-eared athletes are harboring a wild secret that most first-time owners completely miss, and it could be ruining your training sessions entirely. Welcome back, dog lovers. Today we are answering the ultimate question. Are English Foxhounds actually hard to train, or are we just doing it all wrong? Stick around because number 1 on our countdown will completely change how you view your furry best friend. Let's dive in! But before we get started, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Number 10. Born to chase. Imagine trying to solve a complex math problem while your favorite song blares in the background and a pizza sits right in front of you. That is exactly what training feels like for an English Foxhound when they catch a scent. These dogs were bred for centuries to do one thing: hunt foxes over rugged terrain. They are biologically wired to follow their noses, not your commands. When you ask them to sit but they smell a squirrel 3 blocks away, you are fighting hundreds of years of ingrained genetics. It is not that they are incapable of listening, it is that the great outdoors is incredibly distracting. You have to become more interesting than the scent. Number 9. Stubborn or smart? People love to label the English Foxhound as incredibly stubborn, but is that really the truth? Here is the secret. They are actually fiercely independent thinkers. In the field, a Foxhound has to make split-second decisions without waiting for a hunter's specific command. They are problem solvers. When you tell them to stay, they are analyzing the situation and wondering, why should I? They need a compelling reason to follow your rules. If your training sessions are boring, repetitive, or lack a high-value reward, your hound will simply check out. You aren't dealing with a dog that lacks intelligence. You are dealing with a genius who demands to be properly motivated before they lift a paw. Number 8. The pack mentality. If you own an English Foxhound, you aren't just an owner. You are the leader of the pack. These dogs thrive in large groups, and their entire worldview is based on social hierarchy and cooperation. If you don't step up and establish yourself as a calm, confident, and fair leader, your hound will gladly take the promotion. Training becomes a nightmare when your dog thinks they are the boss. They will ignore your commands because, in their mind, you haven't earned the right to give them. Building a bond based on mutual respect is the foundation of all successful training. Once they trust you as their leader, their loyalty is absolutely unmatched and unwavering. Number 7. The nose always knows. Have you ever seen a hound catch a scent? It is like a switch flips in their brain and suddenly they are in another dimension. This incredible olfactory ability is their superpower, but it is also your biggest hurdle in training. You cannot train an English Foxhound off leash in an unenclosed area and expect them to come back the second you call. If they smell something fascinating, they will track it for miles, completely deaf to your frantic shouting. Recall training takes an immense amount of time, patience, and the highest value treats you can find. You have to convince them that returning to you is somehow better than following that mesmerizing, invisible trail through the woods. Number 6. Vocal and very proud. Let's talk about the noise. English Foxhounds don't just bark, they bay. It is a deep, resonant, echoing sound designed to be heard across vast countrysides. While it is music to a hunter's ears, it might be a nightmare for your neighbors. These dogs are highly vocal communicators. They will bay when they are excited, when they are bored, and especially when they catch a scent. Training them to be quiet on command is one of the most challenging tasks you will face. You cannot train the baying out of them completely. It is literally in their blood. Instead, you have to manage it, teaching them the quiet command with absolute consistency and a lot of patience. Number 5. Boundless high energy. A tired dog is a good dog, and an English Foxhound requires an astonishing amount of exercise to get tired. A quick walk around the neighborhood will not even make a dent in their energy reserves. If you try to train a pent-up, frustrated Foxhound, you are setting yourself up for total failure. They will be easily distracted, jumpy, and entirely unfocused. Before you even think about teaching a new command, you need to drain that physical and mental energy. We are talking about long, vigorous runs, intense games of fetch, or advanced scent work. Once their physical needs are met, their mind finally opens up, and that is when the real training magic can actually happen. Number 4, keep it exciting. Repetition is the enemy of the English Foxhound. If you ask them to sit, stay, and roll over 20 times in a row, they will look at you like you have lost your mind and walk away. They get bored incredibly fast. To keep them engaged, your training sessions need to be short, punchy, and highly unpredictable. Turn training into a thrilling game. Hide their favorite toys, use a variety of different treats, and constantly change the environment. If they think training is a fun, unpredictable adventure, they will be eager to participate. The moment it feels like a tedious chore, you have lost them completely, and winning their attention back is a massive uphill battle. Number 3, consistency is everything. English Foxhounds are masters at finding loopholes. If you let them on the couch on a Tuesday but yell at them for it on a Wednesday, they will be completely confused and push boundaries just to see what happens. Training this breed requires absolute, unwavering consistency from every single person in the household. The rules must be black and white with zero gray areas. If you give an inch, a foxhound will happily take a mile. This strict consistency doesn't mean being harsh, it means being clear. When your dog knows exactly what is expected of them every single day, their anxiety drops, their focus sharpens, and training becomes a much smoother, far more enjoyable process. Number 2, social butterfly syndrome. These dogs love everyone. They love other dogs, they love strangers, and they love the chaotic energy of the dog park. While this makes them wonderful companions, it makes training in public incredibly difficult. How do you get your dog to focus on a basic heel command when there is a golden retriever across the street begging to be played with? Early, intense socialization and distraction training are absolutely critical. You have to teach them that while the world is a fun and exciting place, you are still the most important thing in it. It takes months of practice in increasingly distracting environments to get a foxhound to prioritize your commands over a potential new best friend. Number 1, the ultimate reward. Here is the ultimate truth about training an English Foxhound. It is a marathon, not a sprint. They are not golden retrievers who live simply to please you. They are stubborn, independent, high-energy scent hounds who will test your patience every single day. But when you finally break through, when you build that bond of trust, respect, and mutual understanding, the reward is indescribable. You aren't just getting a trained dog, you are earning the loyalty of one of the most majestic, resilient, and loving breeds on the planet. They will push you to become a better, more patient owner. Training them is hard, yes, but the deep connection you forge makes every frustrating moment completely worth it. So, are English Foxhounds hard to train? Yes, they absolutely are. But as we've learned, with the right leadership, a ton of patience, and a pocket full of high-value treats, it is an incredibly rewarding journey. If you found this video helpful, do me a huge favor and smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Let me know in the comments what breed you want us to cover next.